messages of love and tenderness, you really need only the Dear Abby and Dear Alan of Fargo Moorhead, the Love Doctors. You can always submit these on the Beyond the Playhouse page at y94.com, and then we tackle them a time or two a week here on the show. Love Doctors, you're the Love Gurus. My boyfriend has an engagement ring. I've found it, and it's freaked me out. I've seen it, and I'm just not ready. I do love him. I could see us going there. I've been honest about that, but I'm not ready to be engaged. I don't want to have to reject him, but I really don't want him to propose to me with this ring, and you don't just buy those things unless you plan on proposing soon. What do I do?
I wouldn't do anything. You found it on accident. You don't know when he is going to propose. Maybe he feels the same way. Maybe the ring came from his mom or something like that.
There you go.
And so now he was trying to hide it. You don't know when he's going to propose, so do not say anything. And then when the time comes and he proposes and you're not ready for it, well, then you just be open.
Tackle it when it comes. I think that's probably the way to handle it. Unless you manage to organically find yourself in a conversation about how you weren't quite ready to be engaged yet, I don't know how you would do that without being like, listen, I found the ring. What's the deal with this ring?
Yeah, don't do that.
Don't worry, it could be for his other girlfriend.
Or maybe he found it and he knows he wants to marry you, but maybe he doesn't think the time's right.
Maybe he got out on a Black Friday deal.
That is true.
And he knows that sometime in the future he's going to need it.
I would
Couldn't say no.
Don't say you found it, and then don't say, I found that ring. If you're planning on proposing, don't do it, because I think, he probably will never propose.
It could be a good relationship ender, I feel like, if it was handled wrong. Love Doctors, the other Love Gurus. My ex recently sent me a really, really nice long message about how he badly wronged me in our relationship and how much he'd appreciate another chance. I actually always really wanted an apology from him, so it meant a lot. Here's the thing. I am seeing somebody who's great to me, has never wronged me, and could be my forever, but I have a lot of history with my ex. Do I leave someone that is darn near perfect to give someone who cheated on me another chance, even though he had me first? I do feel kind of obligated to my current boyfriend. I would not surprise you feel obligated to your current boyfriend.
Yeah. Why would you leave your current boyfriend? Do not. Your ex is your ex for a reason. He cheated on you. And now he sees that you're happy, you've moved on, and that's when he gives this apology? Absolutely not. Bad idea. I don't even like the fact that you're considering it, and now I feel bad for your boyfriend. Your boyfriend should leave you.
So, yeah, but here's why you do leave this guy for the ex. Because you really don't like
I feel like you're emotionally cheating on him. The fact that you're considering dating someone else.
You might as well just go ahead. Obviously, you're not that into the guy.
That actually is true.
If you're immediately like, my ex wants me back. Ooh, that could be okay. Yeah, you might as well.
Yeah, and then you can see how that ends.
And finally, Love Doctors, you are the Love Gurus. My girlfriend has been messaging some different guys on Instagram who send her flirty messages after she posts some very thirst trap photos. I've always liked her photos. This is part of why we ended up dating. But now that she still posts them, now that we're in a relationship, it's causing a problem because she gets these messages from men and then she responds. She says she's just being friendly because you never know when having lots of followers would pay off online. She's not an influencer. She has a day job. As far as I know, she's never made money off of her Instagram or other social media accounts. But she literally asks guys things like, what would you like to do to me if we were together? What do you think is my sexiest photo? And things like that to guys that send her flames and nasty things like that. Please tell me that it's not appropriate she's doing this.
She is crossing the line 100%. If she wants to post those photos, it's her body, it's her Instagram. She can post whatever she wants. But the fact that she's messaging him back, and I thought if they're like, oh, dang girl, you're looking good. And she would just say, thanks.
Hey, thanks.
Yeah. But she's saying that is not okay. You need to confront her on that. She should not be responding like that.
Honestly, I expected where that was going to go is that she's got an OnlyFans and she is making money off people like this, and that when she posts photos like that and guys send her that stuff, she's like, you can pay money on my OnlyFans. And then I think it would be a harder conversation to be had because it's she's got a little business going. She's an entrepreneur.
But she doesn't.
She doesn't. She's just sending some very provocative photos to guys. Or messages to guys.
Yeah, that's what I think. It's the messages. already she's putting those pictures up, but then responding like that, no.
Like, what would you like to do to me? What picture do you think is the sexiest of all my pictures? These probably aren't messages you send if you have a serious boyfriend.
I think you would actually really need to sit her down and say, listen, we're in a relationship and I get you want followers, but other influencers who have these followers, I guarantee are not sending those messages
And you know
to men
what?
like that.
The poster, like the pictures you're posting, you'll get the followers just
for
fine.
sure.
That's not a problem. You don't need to send those messages
Yeah, that needs to stop.
because they were absolutely going to follow regardless if she'd message them back or not because they liked the photo. The photo was pretty good.
No reason for messaging at all. I honestly, if I were you, I'd break up with her.
Yeah, are you sure she doesn't have like an OnlyFans or something? I mean, it sounds like you've seen the messages, so she must not be sending them anywhere, but maybe that's in the future. Maybe she's got a little business
that
plan.
she's even sending stuff like that to someone. She's like sexting.
Yeah, no, she is. I agree.
You can't do
100%
that.
agree. Yeah, you think you should break up with this woman, if I'm being perfectly honest. And you know what? She'll be okay. Sounds like she'll be all
I'm
right.
sure there'll be more people just sliding into her DMs.
Doctor, doctor, give me the news. I got a